Okay, so I've got a couple more notes for how we want to create this Clawbot, virtual Clawbot, before you are able to finish it. As I said before, in the end, this is what you'll want to see. All right, so these two bumper rails, the four 16-hole chassis rails here, and then these are two 15-hole C channels. All right, and you will need all these nuts and bolts. All right, but let's talk about a couple things before we finish this up. One is, yeah, we definitely want to make sure we're saving this in the correct place all the time. So to kind of show you something I should have showed last time, the process is File, Save As, and then you call it your name, Clawbot, all right, and put it in the folder that you have for this class, a robotics folder. One way to get there is just click this arrow until it grays out. All right, so it's green right now, and now just gray it out. Find your name, find Google Drive, and then find the folder, your robotics folder within here. For me, it's Lessons in Prep and some other place. So mine's already saved, so I'm just going to cancel. Okay, and another note, so besides saving correctly, is I showed you how to get these four pieces on last time. There's three more large structure pieces you have to bring in. So it's a second bumper, and one way to do that is actually if you just click over here and drag in, that will bring that piece in. So that's an option for you. I want to undo that with this one. But with these, you had to perform two mates and a flush to get them correctly constrained to the bumper. With these remaining parts, because of the geometry, you actually only need one mate and then two flushes, and it will fully constrain it where it's supposed to be. All right, so let me show you that as an example here. I'll go back to the working model I had. So yeah, let me go ahead and do place, and we want another bumper 20 hole. All right, and before I put it down, I know I need to rotate it around the x-axis. I can see that red arrow there showing the x, and I want to flip it 90 degrees. So I'm going to rotate x. Actually, hard to tell. Maybe I need to flip it. Okay, there we go. And now that looks correct. So I'll place this like here. Okay. Click OK because I'm done. And to move this, or to constrain it, what I want to do is do constrain and select the surfaces, so there, and then shift mouse wheel. We want this surface here. All right. Of course, now I'm back to my mouse. I'm not stuck with a trackpad, so I can move this a little better. I'll go back to my home view. All right, so that's constrained. So click Apply. And the last two things we would do are flushes. So let's spin around a little bit, zoom in, and let's get out of the constrain command and bring this over. Okay, so I want, I believe it is this fourth hole to be lined up with that back hole there. You might need to double check that, but I think that is correct. So I will go constrain, and this time we're going to do the flush constraint, so mate, flush, and I will select that corner right there with this one right here. Alright, so that's good. Apply, and then finally we need to do an edge to an edge. So let's do the edge of this thing right here to the edge of this thing right here. Apply, and you'll notice I can no longer move this. It's exactly where I want it to be. So there we go. The last thing you'll have to do is pull in the nuts and bolts for this, and I want to show you that process of demoting. So I'll make a third video for that.